All right, my name is Matt Larson with RV City Host. We're bringing camping to the city. And camping in the city is no longer Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation. This is the RV that I would buy if my wife would let me. It's all self-contained. It has a kitchen with a sink and a refrigerator and a cooking stove, a bathroom with a toilet and a shower and a full-size bed. Some RV statistics that won't surprise most of you. Of the 11.2 million RV owners, about 1 million of them live full-time. I may look like I do, but I don't. There's about 40 million RVers that go camping regularly. The RV industry is expected to grow at 7%, up from the 4% average for most industries. And many RV owners have a flexible work schedule, giving them a longer weekend to travel to events and different things in the city. This is my RV. I don't want to go through all the fancy features. What I want to draw your attention to is my 12, almost 13-year-old lab, Chloe. She is the inspiration of my business. As you can see, she's getting a little older and so am I, but I will tell you we're about shedding hair at the same rate now. I have a problem. There's no easy overnight options for me to take my dog into the city. And I have another dog too, but we'll talk about her later. She's a COVID puppy. There's also very limited RV options. If I wanted to go to a concert or before I broke my arm, I was scheduled to go to my cousin's wedding in St. Louis and I wasn't able to go because I couldn't find a spot to bring both of my dogs. There's no accommodations for people with longer trailers or pulling second vehicles if they want to go into the city. When wives want to shop, the husband says, no, I'm not dealing with that. Small businesses are in need of additional revenue, and I can give them an option to make some. Downtowns are overlooking RVers like me that have a little bit of disposable income and are willing to spend it in the city. If I'm on a trip up to the UP from, say, Indiana, I want to stop in Kalamazoo, I want to stop in Grand Rapids and spend a little bit of money and see some of these great cities. This is the platform I built to solve that problem. We're launching soon this month. You can search by location, you can look at categories and see all the amenities of different host locations and what they allow if it fits your needs. Within this platform, you'll be able to enjoy city events like festivals and weddings and other things that are happening. It's convenient to stop off the highway. Many RVers have to spend 20, 30 minutes to go off the highway to a campground to then travel back to the highway to then go on into their destination. You can also save on hotel and pet boarding fees. My cousin's wedding I talked about, it was $500 for me to stay for 2 nights, versus if you stayed with RV City Host at $50 a night, you're saving $400. Small businesses can attract new customers. Similar platforms like mine that focus more on a barter system and are outside of the city, experiences like wineries and farms, they show over the years that you can make $9,000 to $21,000 or more as a host location, bringing in additional revenue stream for these small businesses. And if cities would embrace RVers, they will see a dramatic impact from an economy standpoint as RVers are going to spend at other places besides just the place that they stay at. Looking at competitive analysis of Kalamazoo, all of these platforms do not have any host locations, as you can see. So how am I different than them? My hosts are primary in the city. You can charge per booking versus a barter model that some of the platforms have. You can charge for add-ons more easily. You can host any type of business type, any type of parking spot. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for an experience. I'm just looking for a place to park overnight that's safe to continue my trip or visit a city. RVs must be self-contained, which means we have the bathroom and the shower and all of that completely in our unit. And it can be any size property. Places like Hip Camp won't allow you to be on their platform unless you have at least 2 acres. So how do I make money? I charge a commission, very similar to the Airbnb model off of different bookings or extras. I also charge a non-refundable booking fee, which is very standard in the RV industry to help save those bookings. I also have an affiliate marketing blog where I feature different products so you can show how to turn your RV into a self-contained rig to visit some of these host locations that are closer to the city, as well as advertising different events and products. And I'm currently in the process of developing my phase 2 of the platform, which is an AI image technology. So picture a church that doesn't have somebody at an office most of the time. A RV will pull into the parking lot. The camera will recognize that. It will verify that that is the correct RV for the booking, and it will tell the church location, Cousin Eddie isn't here. You're good. You don't need to come and kick them out. So what's my go-to-market plan? I'm going to prefer to work with RV hosts that want to charge versus bartering. I have about 1,000 of them already in a sales list that's going to go out. I'm also going to connect with new host categories like hospitality groups, sports and music complexes, different events and festivals that I've identified, and underutilized city transportation lots and parks. My team is very well-rounded in terms of advisors in what we've put together. What is my current state and preferred future? We're finalizing our privacy and terms and conditions. We've completed all of our user payment testing. Again, we have a bunch of brands to look out, host locations, event partnerships. In the fourth quarter of 2024, I'm going to go further in the south as we get into the winter market, and then expand more in the Midwest, East Coast, west of the Mississippi because of all the BML land out that way in the rest of the US and Canada, and integrate the phase 2 AI check-in technology. So how can you help? Please follow or like our pages. Visit RV City Host to learn more. The main ask that I have for all of you is I'm looking for host locations. I'm looking for homeowner driveways. I'm looking for breweries, coffee shops, churches, nonprofits, anybody that has underutilized parking space that's willing to rent it to a RV owner. Anybody that you know in economic development, zoning ordinances, or parks department, and please share my information with any RV owners as we're going live soon. Thank you.